Jhaartael X has been busy, both on Castle Isle and the planetary capital of Valiant. He has married the daughter of a countess and hopes, as usual, to get his now 7th wife with child, and soon. Jhaartael soon discovers his new wife's weird side, as she insists they consummate their marriage in her family's necropolis.
Have I lost my nerve? Because I've never had a girl like her.
What is holding him back? Is he too old to just throw me on the ground and take me? My hind feels hot as he stares. Why would he just grab hold and force me into a long kiss?
I just want to slap that sweet hind so bad. But... come on, make a move. She's going to think you're a prude, or worse, weak. Or, oh fuck, too old.
Take me now, my husband and king. Make me moan with pleasure, or squeal in pain. I care not which. This is weird. Consummation of my marriage without clothes on? Would prefer he hurl me to the ground and beat me. Ooh! Wowza! It's true what they say about Valmaxian kings. Cafe that was hot as hell. Still wish you were closer to my age. At least I don't have to lie when Mum asks if it was good. Hades fire! I can handle this as long as Mum keeps sharing her dough.
My in-laws are up to something, and the wife along with. Sir, at your request, my scrutiny of your marriages are revealing an emerging pattern. My new bride consummated like she was a porn star, and I mean right from the get-go. Her father is a horned goat, and Mum a dope junkie. Just the sort of scum who would falsely market their slutty daughter as a virgin fit for a king. Damnation! Are you suggesting my in-law is a bagho? Same idea, but we in law enforcement don't use that term. The reason being is to not confuse with, say, an old bag. Your in-law is a sack whore. This is sounding grim. Does it get any worse? Big sacks weighed out in kilos. What about the count? Just garden variety philandering? I wish it were that simple. Dr. Rufus runs philosophy at Valiant University and is full of perverse speech and actions. Oh, gods! Carry on. He is drawn to troubled and vulnerable undergraduates, a sexual predator. He targets males, females, and even genetic mistakes. What they all share in common is chemical dependency. Sick bastard. Do you have enough on Rufus to make an arrest? 4 victims have made statements so far. Have any of the 4 kicked their habits yet? 3 of them. The 4th was picked up for possession last week, and I have plans to use him as bait. Recall, sir, the tenure policy is placed to protect faculty from administrators and royals alike. Yes, of course. Said policy is abating predation by faculty against students. Wait there. The only purpose of tenure is to protect academic freedom. While that may have been true at one climactic, today many Nibirins are practicing behaviours not widely engaged in the past. Also, see what easy targets Rufus pursues. Young and hooked on dope are the least likely to report their abusers. I will ride my alma mater of that son of a bitch. My latest wedding was consummated in a graveyard. No surprises there. She's a goth. Dresses all black and sporting strange makeup schemes, right? Yes. Also, she listens to weird and dreary music, which makes me wish I hadn't gotten out of bed. Any untoward postings on the networks? The usual silly kid stuff, although we have obtained a set of cache documents, which evade attempts to unlock. Still working on those. She has very little presence on the networks. She could be shy, or an aristocratic snob, or perhaps she has a techie friend removing evidence for her.
Find out how, why, and apprehend the family all at once. Am I being unrealistic?
No.
I don't care for this part of Castle Isle.
Why not?
The way the Daystar pops up over the hills at this juncture every aeonic year.
It's beautiful.
It may be to some. I prefer gloomy darkness.
You are unique.
So, why'd you cut your hair?
More comfortable in the summer.
Males think so strangely at times.
Citation, please?
You often think in terms of personal comfort.
Do you not?
I have other preferences.
Tell me about your preferences. You never know.
To me, all comfort all the time is boring.
I understand and can accept that. How do us like to shake it up?
I accept some discomfort, or even pain. It lifts me, gives the body a charge.
Care to mention an example?
Well, sure, but mind you, I'd rather make one. I assume you recall our wedding night, when we consummated outdoors, near to fully clothed?
Yes.
Anyhow, why didn't you just tear off my dress and throw me onto the ground?
Is that what you want?
Please, dear, don't dodge my question with your own.
It was a chilly spring night, and was for your comfort.
You like my swimmer?
Was imagining getting you out of it, and all the way to the birthday suit.
Good answer. Let's do it on the wheel.
The water levels are too high. Let's just strip in the pond, and you can climb onto this big...
I respect a male capable of devising a workable compromise.
You're the new MC, you got the remix. Keep it on repeat, just let the beat kick. Everywhere you go, you bring the roof down. Everybody knows you got your own sound. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it.
Sir, I had the affidavits preparing proving connections and conspiracy of your in-laws to overthrow House Valmaxian. Sir, your wife is hooked on dope. Her mum supplies, and I have the authorisations prepared for the bench.
What a great shag that girl is. Going to miss the little trollop.
The next evening, the now tele-talk show hostess makes waves all over Nibiru with her smashing debut. A collectivist and anti-monarchist, the Bayor show will run many eons after she accomplishes what the royal police cannot attain. Show hostess Bayor reveals that hidden within the strangely encrypted files are prawn movies depicting Queen AC with numerous men, and including her mum. She looks to be about 15, though I apologize for not letting audience members even have a glimpse, as it is a crime to even be in possession of this sort of material. At the same time the Bayor show is broadcast planet-wide, AC's mom arrives at the palace to do and leave some dope with the Queen. The royal police are waiting within a closet in the Queen's private suites, and waste no time arresting both women with several kilos of the crystalline rocks and powder.
The day following the arrests at the palace and Bayer's Teal debut, the king pays a visit to the Administrative Services building at Valian University. He presents an old piece of silk paper written upon with fresh ink. For the first time since the reign of Jhaartael VIII, a faculty member has been dismissed by the monarch. Professor Rufus tried in vain to have his tenure rights recognised, but he lost every court battle. The Nibirin World Court refused to hear his case, and thereby upholding the appeals court. After, he lived off kroons obtained through fundraisers for his legal bills. Facing charges for misuses of the funds, Dr. Rufus poisoned himself, and dying 3 days before Ace's release from prison.